Evolutionary scientists focus on the many similarities between animals to convince the world that they originated from a common ancestor. The similarities only prove that animals created to live in the same environment need a certain number of common functions and abilities. Unfortunately, evolutionists ignore the many differences which prove conclusively that adaptations produce only new species, never new kinds of animals. Most of the world's fruits are 98% water and vary from each other by a difference of only 2%. But that 2% of difference accounts for size, taste, shape, and color. DNA codes contain billions of bits of information for each life form, so a 2% difference is actually a huge amount. Everyone can see that scales are unlike feathers, and feathers are unlike fur. But how are they different? Well, for starters, they're made from different materials, so a reptile wanting to become a bird has a problem. Where does he get the new materials to change his scales into feathers? And where does the new coded information for these things come from? Even if there was a way for him to acquire these new materials, he would also need a new DNA blueprint to build the new structures. Plus, the existing body parts would all have to be redesigned to make room for the changes. This is why adaptations can only produce new species or variations of existing species. Wildebeest herds migrate to utilize the best food supplies and to reduce their chances of being eaten. Their longer forelegs and sloping backs help them to conserve energy when traveling long distances. Wildebeest calves are able to keep up with the herd less than an hour after being born. When the wildebeest cow is ready to give birth to her calf, she uses an amazing regulatory system to protect her baby from lions and other predators. The wildebeests are the only antelope that can time exactly when they excrete the afterbirth, which attracts big cats and hyenas due to the smell of blood present. If Mrs. Wildebeest is aware of hunters nearby, she will wait until her calf is able to run, and then deposit the afterbirth away from the calf before leaving with her baby in another direction. If wildebeest are the only antelope to have this regulatory system, then it proves they did not evolve from something else, and nothing has evolved from them. Not only this, but the fossil record shows no evidence of wildebeest having been anything else either. Wildebeests are extremely cautious by nature and will run away at the slightest alarm. But how do they know that antelopes, ostriches, and zebra are friendly and lions are dangerous? It is obvious from studying them that they are born with this knowledge. Of course, intelligence and knowledge has to do with information, which is not physical. So where does it come from?